Ndị be anyị ndewonu. Ọ bụ Ada Igbo na-ekwu na Igbo Media. N'Igbo Media, anyị na-ewetara unu ọtụtụ ozi gbasara ihe na-emegasị na Biafra land, n'ala Igbo na mba ndị ọzọ. N'ụbọchị nke taata, o nwere ihe bịara n'iru akwụkwọ anyị nke anyị ga-agụpụtara unu n'ụbọchị taa. Anyị gụpụtachaa ya, unu egee ya ka ọha n'uju. Ị ga-esie ya, ị drọpụọla your comment, like kwa this our video and gbasakwa ya ka o ruo ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche arụ. Ozi ewetara unu tata si n'aka otu nwanne anyị nwoke, a Biafra activist. Dịka o sitere anyị ozi ya n'iru akwụkwọ, ọ dere sị: PM Simon Ekpa begs Biafrans, we are still on the case as Finnish judge regrets action. Ya bụ ozi ka anyị ji bịa tata na Igbo Media. Ị ga-esi ya bụ ozi kwa mbọ gwa anyị iche ma mekwa ka ozi arute ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche aka. Ngwa gere ya ka ọha n'uju.
I believe that the Finnish government and perhaps the entire European Union were reluctant to surrender Simon Ekpa. But lately, we've seen Simon Ekpa being arrested and prosecuted. But many still believe that without Nigerian pressure, probably the Finnish government wouldn't have taken such steps. So what really happened was the Finnish government forced to take that action. And we also heard that he's going to be repatriated to Nigeria soon. How true is this?
It has attracted quite a lot of attention in the recent months and years here in Nigeria. Here I would just shortly say, because the case is not over yet, that we have had extremely good cooperation with the Nigerian authorities, and of course, the cases like this take a long time to do the investigation, have all the evidence, and but until then, it's better not to speculate too much, and we will see what will happen then. But rest assured that it has been very well investigated, and the case, and in the countries like Finland, where the rule of law and human rights are very strong on the agenda, things are done in the proper way, and that sometimes just take a lot of time.
As a real judge that knows what he's doing, you must judge based on a real fact, and you must have a fact, concrete evidence based on your profession and your office. My beloved brother, based on the question before me this moment, I have to tell you, this is something that we have been saying regard to what has been happening in Finnish government. Because before Simon Ekpa could take a step of any movement, I believe that the people, the parastatals department that is needed regard to what he wants to carry out, they are all aware of the activities. So it surprises me that a charge and bail, somebody like Samson Akala is coming up with this kind of unfair judgment against Simon Ekpa. Are you hearing me? Are you getting me? So listen and listen go. Finally, glory be to God that unknowingly and unfortunately for him now, I believe it's Chuko Kitabiama that is fighting for us, trying to expose the hidden agendas that transpire between Nigeria and the Finnish government. Because they themselves now have, shoot themselves on their foot, and they have messed themselves up. And this thing I'll show to you and I that of a truth that the Finnish government and Nigerian government have become one. Yes, there is no justice, and you cannot get the fairness in Finland just the same way you cannot get it here in Nigeria. How can a judge come to judge a matter, a case is being presented to you, because Nigeria presented the case? You as a judge, you say you are judging the case based on your own perspective without running a program of verification in order to confirm, to get a concrete facts before passing a judgment. And you say you are in Europe, you are a member of European Union. Is that the way Europeans run their cases? You understand? You see why somebody like Donald Trump, when people say Donald Trump is sacking judges, is doing this and that, and the people is bad, is that, no, see, We need competency. You see why Nigeria is not growing? The same thing that they have now exported to Finnish government. That their judiciary is no longer have a face to look upon. They have lost the faith that people should regard or take to heart. Just as we in Nigeria here, we lost the faith on our judiciary. You see why in Nigeria here, Nigerian judiciary have collapsed. No citizen that have trust or faith or confidence on the judiciary. The same thing now, the same virus they have exported to Finnish government, and they themselves will welcome it because of their selfish interest, because of the contracts, because of the oil. Before you pass a judge, please, before you pass a judgment, there is every tendency, excuse me, in Nigeria we call them CID. Are you getting it? These are the criminal investigation department. They investigate a matter, they investigate issues before coming to fully to action. Likewise in America, you have CIA, a criminal investigating agency. You understand me? CIA. These people can even friend you, get married to you in order to get facts before prosecution. But in the case of this Finnish government and Simon Ekpa, you say based on what you hear and the post you saw and what Nigeria has presented to you, on that you now think on your own, believe. So you come to a conclusion and you come to believe that what Nigeria has presented to you could be real or might be real. So anything that is not certainty shouldn't be carried into judgment. As a real judge that knows what he's doing, you must judge based on a real fact. And you must have a fact, concrete evidence based on your profession and your office, based on your certificate, on your document. As a good lawyer and a judge, you know, you must become a lawyer, from lawyer to son. From there, you graduate to the level of a judge. But this thing has, you know, proven to me that of a truth that this person is unqualified. Two, this person is paid judge. It's a paid judge. That is what it shows to me. He has collected money. So Finnish government now collecting bribe like Nigeria. There is no difference between the Finnish government in Europe now and Nigeria. You see the thing that I've been saying. And some people will begin to say, Oyibo, Oyibo. What makes them different from us? We are the same. In fact, I'm even better than them because I can't judge that kind of judgment. I can't pass such nonsense. Before you pass a judgment, you need to go and to the root. What stop Finnish government for sending somebody, a delegate, to come and do their findings? Because ever since a report to come to your table that this person is causing insecurity, is causing welfare in a particular society, in a particular place, in a state or a nation, what are you supposed to do? You send delegate to do their findings. By the time they finish investigation, then you start and act on it. But whereby you fail to do this, that means you have failed your certificate. You understand? And now, okay, despite that, you understand? Despite that, you now come, okay, let's carry out based on the information we have gotten. Good and fine. There is far. Ever since you hold this man, ever since you pick this man, ever since you arrested this man based on the wrong information you received, did the one he was being accused of stopped? That should be another question now. And that should be another angle that the judge should look into it. When the over 200 was killed and roasted in Benue, where was Simon Ekpa? Was he in Nigeria? Or was he in Finland? Or was he in the custody of Finnish government authority? That should be number one. The Castina killings, where was Simon Ekpa? The Amufu village, entire village that was completely wiped out in Enugu State, 15 churches shut down, no schools again. Where was Simon Ekpan? In Plateau killing, where was Simon Ekpan when all these things was going on? Even as I speak to you, go to Kebbi State, over 50 have been killed. Where was Simon Ekpan? Why all these things are going on? With this evidence, can't you think and ask question back to the same people that brought an evil evidence against your citizen? Why can't you ask them a question? What about all these things that I am hearing in your country? Hello? Definitely, because no smoke without fire. For him to come on air, you say you use the social media. His social media post or whatsoever talk. Because of that, you just conclude without even reason or think deep. Why is this young man going through this? Because in social media, what is the essence of having social media in our time? Is to create an awareness of what is happening that the people are not aware of. It's a media of awareness. That is what the way I understand social media. To create an awareness globally for people to know what is happening in so place and so place. So that in the other hand, they will mind the way they move, make a move while moving to that kind of location. If there is anybody, for example, now you want to come to Nigeria, in so part of Nigeria, there is an issue there, crisis there, don't go there, so that for your own life's sake, for your own safety. In so you know, there is a way of giving a concrete information to those who are not aware of what is happening in a country. Even likewise, we in Nigeria here, with this media like this, you and I will know that in so place, you see your boundary while making move. You understand? Why making move? If not that Nigeria is not a country that is working. Do you know that for NEPA to take light, they're supposed to announce it? That Benin, other countries are doing it. I could remember when I was in Ghana, in Mali, even in ordinary Benin here, very close to Nigeria here. If they are going to take light, they will announce it. So time there will be no light, and it will last. So time they will bring it back. And that is how it's supposed to. That is an information media, so that you will not say that you are not aware. And let me tell you, what is Nigeria? What is the paper, the newspaper we are reading? Is it not media? Is it not a way of passing information to the society? So Finland should know all this, and this Samsa Akara should understand this as a qualified judge that he claimed to be, to sit on this position and to pass judgment in regard to the case of Simon Ekpa. But I look at it now. Glory be to God that Chukwukabiam of Biafra is fighting for us. The man have shot himself on his feet. Now, Finnish government and the whole world now are now seeing it that of a truth. Clearly, the clear picture that of a truth, Nigeria paid Finnish government in order to nail Simon Ekpa against his fundamental rights as a freedom fighter. That is what it means. And that is what it means. Glory be to God. For God exposing the activities, the evil that Nigeria and Finnish government have planned together to silence the freedom agitator, freedom fighter. Like, look at the case of Mazen Nandekan. Like right here in Nigeria, a man of Surobo, what was his name, in Arise TV, said that what happened in Finland should be a good lesson to Nigeria. Why are you taking the case of Mazen Nandekan? 10 years you've not even started. But within the how many months, you see the way they have summarized the case of Simon Ekpa. And that is to tell you the orchestration that the Nigeria government have castrated Mazen Nandekan now is Simon Ekpa. With the attention or intention of stopping and silencing Biafra, which is not going to be possible. This time around, it's not going to be possible. They cannot silence us, and we will continue to voice out until we get what we want. It is our right. Yes, it's our right. The time is right, and the time is pure. The banana don't ripe very well. It is time to plug it.
But one thing he made mention of is that he said Ekpa, he has a group here in Nigeria where these people are into arms dealing and causing public incitement or causing terror on people here in Nigeria, in the southeast in particular. Do you not think that the judge should have asked the Nigerian government why is it that Samanekpa launched a group that were using arms to protect, if I put it that way, to protect, just like what Ekpa said, he said he's protecting himself. Why is it that the judge didn't ask that why is it that these people are picking up?
Ngwano dalo nene no ụmụnne m dịka si na-esere n'Igbo midia, gịnị ka unu nwere ikwu na nkọwa nke unu gbasara maka ihe nọ n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa? Gwa anyị ife iche n'ụdị nke gị, deela ya n'akara kọmentị ka mara ihe i chere, ma chetakwa tụsa ya bụ ozi ka o were ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị. Ndewo na ụmụnne m, ka emesịa nụ.